Hello, friends. Welcome, welcome. We are talking all about the next 2 weeks, the power of the female body. And I'm letting my girl Allison know that we are on. Let's see. She's joining us today. She's a total badass. There she is. She owns this company called Empire Life, and it's fabulous. I'm going to let her describe it to you in further detail. But for now, what I'm going to do is share this out with my friends, because we got to share our wisdom with our friends. I mean, literally, that's why I'm doing this whole thing. I get asked all the time, how do I surround myself with such awesome women? What do you like? They must be changing your life. I wish I had friends, and to be honest, they are totally changing my life, and they're a big reason why I am so successful and why I'm able to bring so much to all of you. So I'm going to be sharing this out right now to my personal page. If there's anybody that's tuning in and watching this, hey, how are ya? Feel free during this live to ask any questions. I'm going to put third live today, featuring my friend Allison. Ramsey, check us out. Talking about the power of the female body. Perfect. All right, sharing that up. It's going out now. Perfect. All right, welcome, friends. Hey, how are you, Maria? So happy to have you. I'm going to go ahead and add in Allison. Oop, where'd your little thing just go? You just disappeared on me. Allison, if you can request, I'm going to add you. Here we go. Dee-dee-dee. And bring Allison on.
Hi.
Yay!
Yay.
Hey, thanks for coming.
Hey.
Allison's at a big event today. What are you doing?
Yes, I am. Look, you can see it says Empire Life behind me.
Yes.
Yeah, I am speaking and talking about Empire Life, like representing them here today for this huge event, and lots of people. I hope it's not too loud. I did have my headphones with me, and
no,
yeah,
actually,
it's like
you loud and clear.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, it's very exciting. I've been meeting so much good energy because it's actually for university students, and it's all about entrepreneurship and helping them with their businesses and getting them, mentorship and positions within our companies. So it's really exciting also to see like this new generation, Gen Z coming up and their interests and what they're up to. It's very exciting.
That's awesome. So can you tell everybody what you're up to? What's Empire Life?
Sure.
How we found each other?
Yes. Yeah. I believe that we found each other through Sydney, if I don't remember right. Yeah. Sydney is one of my biz besties as well, Sydney Campos. And we're biz besties now as well. I've been following you. Gosh, we've been following each other for a while now. I love everything that you're up to. I love your empowerment and confidence mission. And it's so needed in the world with the feminine body and understanding how we need to have confidence and level up within this space. Oh, and you also asked me to introduce Empire Life. So we're a conscious tech and digital marketing company, and we help influencers and entrepreneurs to launch their online empires. And then this next month, we're launching the Empire Life Academy, where we'll be giving the roadmap and the full tools so that influencers can integrate all those tools, like the roadmap that we already work with our clients on, and giving them the complete sales funnel and email marketing scripts and everything that they need to level up and launch their online empire themselves. So that's very exciting and also somewhat terrifying to level up in that way because we recently added 7 new people to the team, and I would love to go into that with you too, because that's been part of my up-leveling experience. And I'm sure that you've had that experience where, like, can I really trust these people to deliver in the same way that I was delivering? You know, trusting other people to take like calls on your company's behalf, trusting people to upload your content. It can be very scary at the same time. It's a up-leveling and surpassing our upper limits in that way.
Yeah, I would love, that's actually a really great thing to talk about. And really, honestly, this whole series is talking about what's relevant, what's rising up currently in our lives and the lives of our clients. Because I feel like when we can share this energy, we allow other people to not only recognize what might be happening to them, but allow them to come to the table too, and recognizing that, hey, I actually have already experienced that and I'm good, and maybe I have some advice I can share with people. So curious to know, in this area where you're up leveling and you're deciding to pass off responsibility to other women or other people in your lives, this is definitely something I not only experienced, but I know probably each and every person that's watching this has, especially mothers, right? When you pass off care to someone else. I'm curious to know, like, what did that feel like in your body? Because so much of the time, well, with everything, it's all connected, right? So our logical and our emotional body is connected to our spiritual body and our physical body. So curious to know, how did that feel for you, and how were you able to work through that?
It feels exhilarating. Like I almost couldn't sleep. It was like this, you know, tingling chills, like you could feel it in your hands. So a lot of times I judge or I analyze certain experiences with how much energy I feel in my hands. So that may sound odd. I'm sure a lot of people on here have had the similar feelings where you have this full body resonance or chills, almost like electricity going through your body. You're like, to take, though the mindset of getting there, what I understood also, we can tend to like, well, I'll do that next week. I know I need to do that, but I'll do that next week. And it came so rapidly for me. I put it out there, and then a guy answered me, and we had an interview. And then he is now the sales manager of that team. And so there's 8 new people that we onboarded, and it happened within less than a week. So it was like, okay, I know for sure, like once you make up your mind, this has to happen, or this is happening, and then all of a sudden you're open, as you know, like you're almost you're manifesting it, and you're opening that space for it to come in. Though even when you let it come in, there's of course like fears and insecurities, and are these people going to represent me in the best way, and how is this going to feel? It's still, there's a mindset shift. So I definitely have gone through a lot of that.
Yeah.
talking with my team, and like I know, and I get the same reassurance. It's like, this is what you're doing. This is happening. This is all happening, and it's all going to be okay. Though it's completely usual. It's completely okay to have some insecurities about that. To realize another huge thing that came up actually while I was at this conference is I was explaining in the Empire Life Academy, we're going to have a module all about money mindset. And I feel that that's also huge when you're in the online space, the amount of money that can come in is honestly limitless. Like when you're in corporate, there's going to be some kind of glass ceiling at some point. Even if you're workaholic or recovering workaholic like me, it doesn't matter how many hours you put in, eventually you're going to hit some kind of glass ceiling. And though when you're in the online space and you're receiving money, and increasing your impact, there's a whole nother mindset that comes with that, with receiving. And it came up for a good girlfriend of mine too recently, who's an entrepreneur. She was like, it was so easy for me to receive money from an employer, though when somebody else is paying me for my services, I'm like, oh, am I worthy? Oh my God, what's happening? Oh my gosh. As opposed to like, hey, you were receiving money before, lady. No, like to my girlfriends, like, hey, girl, you were receiving money before. What do you mean? Now you're all. So we start. It brings up. It uncovers these triggers that maybe we were not aware of, and we were receiving money from an employer. So there's a huge amount, and with the increase of impact of how much money is coming in, we then up level again, and then up level again, and go through this. Okay, I am worthy of this much. I am worthy more and more and more. Oh, and what has been your experience with that? Have you experienced that?
The thing that you touched on that I thought was really cool is you had mentioned about how, like, when you're about to up level or stuff's going on, like, you start to feel like this excitement, like tingling in your body. And I have to tell you, I literally was just talking about this earlier in a different subject, but same thing. When we feel something and we don't know what it is, it can be scary and we want to, like, get rid of it. But for instance, with you've learned to recognize that when that feeling that comes to your body, which for some people might feel like anxiety or stress, for you, you know it's excitement and you're ready to like move into this new thing. And I heard that one time, it's like excitement and anxiety are the same, or nervousness are the same feeling in your body. So it's like deciding what you're going to do with it. And I think about that because not every time I speak, but a majority of the time that I speak, I go stand on stage, I get excited, and my whole body feels like nervous, and I'm sweating. But that's also the same feeling I get when I'm having an amazing time with my girlfriends, and we're out dancing and having a good time. So when I'm able to look at something and recognize, like you said, that it's normal, like this is normal for me. I know that normally I'm going to feel a little anxious about passing off tasks, and it's going to show up in my body this way, and the energy is going to move. And I think what I love so much about what you said is if we can acknowledge something as normal, then we don't want to get rid of it as much. And actually we invite it to come to the table, and then it ends up serving us because that's like our indicator that says, I'm doing a big thing and this is going to be great and it's going to be so good for me because I'm going to up level.
Amen. Amen. I love everything you say. I'm so in love with you.
Oops, I got so excited.
I completely agree. And as you were talking, it also reminded me of when I do feel all that energy racing through me. Sometimes we can label that as overwhelm also.
Yeah.
And I had that come up this last weekend, and right at that moment my daughter came to me and she was wanting to have a deep conversation with me. I don't remember about what, and I created that space for myself, and I said, I really want to listen to you right now. My head is racing. I have all these ideas going through, and I need a minute. And I laid down on the floor and played a guided meditation, and then did a lot of breathing exercises. And in that moment, it was like I allowed the space for all these other ideas to come in, and this is the best path in a sense. And letting go of all those racing ideas and having the clarity of, oh, okay, this is what's best for everybody. Because I'm on a Facebook Live. Sorry. But if you can come back in a little bit. Sorry.
Hey, listen, ladies, anybody who's tuning in, this is like the life of an entrepreneur, and I think so many
I know.
Like, we juggle this stuff actually all the time. We're just not always on camera, so great on you.
Just one second. Hi, Nicholas. Nicholas. Yeah. Let me give you this. Can you fill out this form and I can tell you a little bit more.
What's this about?
We're a conscious tech and digital marketing company.
Ladies, anybody who's joining, you are catching a Facebook Live with a total badass boss of Empire Life, and she's running business as we speak. She's actually at like a career leadership.
Yes, that's exactly. If you want to fill out the form, that's exactly what we have.
And she's doing business, and I love it.
Thank you for holding that space for me. I appreciate that so much.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say that the conference that I'm at, the color behind me is it in like Empire Life red, and that's the color of the conference.
Of
So
course.
and then I'm wearing it too. Yeah, of course, right? I know. It was so nice to see that today. I was like, oh, I didn't even plan this. This is great.
Well, one of the things that I wanted to make sure that we talk about today, and I appreciate you sharing how, like, when your daughter came to you and you were feeling like you were kind of in overwhelm, you took some time to do a guided meditation, and it allowed the ideas to become more clear for you. Is there anything else that you do that helps
No,
get
I don't.
you?
Here's a resume. Here's a
Okay.
resume, Judge,
Okay.
just in case.
Oh, thank you so much. Okay.
In case you know of any position.
I do, and I will definitely thank you for filling out the form.
Just in case you know of anything
Okay.
that involves,
Yeah, for sure.
like,
Sorry, Sierra. What were you ask? What did you ask?
So, what other thing besides the guided meditation do you do that helps get your like mind, body, spirit in line? Because honestly, when I have mine like all on my team, when I can get all my bodies all on my team, I end up like having such clear like vision of what to do next. I also feel very calm. It allows me just to like really that thing that people say in flow. It actually allows me to be in flow. So I'm curious to know, what are some things that you do either with your body or without your body that help you like get into flow?
Yeah, that's a great question. The main one is meditation and breathing, because I feel like I noticed even at this conference that I'm at and speaking, like the Best You, it's similar to the Best You conference. You probably felt like that when you were there, that we forget to breathe. And I noticed that when I'm really excited, even though it's a great excitement, good stress in a way, good excitement, I forget to breathe, and it affects everything in my body. I start to feel tightness in my shoulders and my shoulder blades, and so remembering to breathe is huge for me. I need to close my eyes and stop sometimes and just breathe, or lay down on the floor if I'm feeling really overwhelmed and breathe. And yoga also really helps me, especially certain positions that open up my breathing. Again, this remembering to breathe, and then moving your body, and or dancing. I really connect with especially cultures that dance a lot, and making sure that we are involving ourselves in these joyful activities. So much of our day can be spent in connecting with people in business all day, and making sure, for me at least, it's very important in being ambitious, that all of that's great. So creating that space for your self-care, I know you're really into self-care as well, creating that space, even penciling it in. I will make this commitment to myself to take a hot bath once a week. I make this commitment to myself to get a massage once a month. I make the commitment that, like, making these divine agreements and commitments to yourself, that you are always giving back to yourself. You're giving as much to yourself as you're giving to everybody else around you. That's also huge for me too. I give a lot to the people around me, and I need to focus on also making sure that I fill my cup, and then you have more to give from there. Yes, and yeah, like I said, making time for joy, that's really important. I don't make enough time for that. That's something that I'm committed to doing better.
Yeah. Oh, that's so good. And I want to have everyone know, if they want to work with you or they want to know more about you, where can they find you? And do you have any current programs maybe going on?
Yeah, so with the Empire Life Academy, we're launching that in October, and that's empirelifeacademy.com. There's a free masterclass for everyone who signs up there if you want to learn more about it and talk with us. We'll also, like, we're available now. We have a whole team that's available to hop on the phone with you and give you more info. And as always, whenever we hop on a call with someone, it's also with the intention to get to know you and see if our programs are not the best fit for you. That's okay. That's perfectly okay too. Like, perhaps there's a way that we can collaborate, or we can build a friendship or relationship. It's all about, in my opinion, that's our intention, is to get to know the person and see what is the best fit for them. Perhaps I even have a partnership with someone who you need to be working with. So definitely we're always available for that as well. And recently, so last month, we launched the social media automation system. So that's really exciting as well. All of our clients are enrolled in that right now. And then we're enrolling new clients in it, where it up levels all of your social media accounts with organic followers, the unfollowing or naturally unfollowing, all kinds of things online that will bring in 100 to 300 organic followers every few hours, because it's 24/7. So that's something that's super exciting that we recently launched. And we're always improving, as we all are. We're always up leveling, improving. So that's what we offer to our clients, is us continuously improving and then offering them more and more and helping them up level, because as they up level and as we rise, we all rise together. We're all having more success together.
That's so true. And I will attest to Allison, if for some reason the service isn't a right fit for you, she's going to get you to the right person and become biz besties with her, because she's awesome and she's all about promoting and giving back. And I appreciate you. Thank you so much for being on today. And I'm so glad that you came.
Oh, me too. I'm so glad this worked out.
Thank you. And for anybody that's watching, if you're interested in catching any more of these series, they're called Power of the Female Body. I'm literally just reached out to my network, and I want all my badass boss babes to come on. If you're one of my badass boss babes and for some reason I didn't reach out to you, let me know. It's about 20 women over 2 weeks, and we're just talking about the power of the body. And this is a perfect fit and perfect segue to an upcoming program I have called Naked, which is 6 weeks of freedom, confidence, and ease. And it's really about how you can be naked, not only physically and feel comfortable and confident and powerful, but be naked in your wants, needs, and desires, because that's really the thing that helps push you over to the edge and create some amazing results in your life. So thank you so much, Allison. I really appreciate you.
Thank you too. I'm looking forward to hearing more about your program as well. Thank you for having me.
Awesome. You're welcome. Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone. Bye.